Once you learn the key techniques, trials bikes cope with soft sand very well due to their lightweight and the large footprint of the tyres. They will cope much better than the enduro bikes, which usually start to dig a hole to China. However, you will need to practice. It's always interesting to see AIG riders struggling with basic soft sand sections if they've never ridden soft sand before. Body position? As loose as a goose. You really need to relax in soft sand and to some extent let the bike find its own way. New trials riders often tense up in soft sand, but you'll be much smoother and in control as you relax and let your body absorb the bike's movements. Keep your legs bent and apart. When your legs are bent, this will help to soak up the bumps and achieve a smoother ride. When your legs are apart, you are more likely to be able to recover from the bike slipping sideways without putting a foot down. Keep your body position to the rear as much as possible. This keeps the front end light and stops it digging into the sand. It also allows an easier recovery if the front wheel is deflected. Body weight to the rear also provides extra traction for the rear wheel as it increases the footprint of the rear tyre. Keep your turns, throttle and clutch control very smooth. Any jerky responses are likely to get the front wheel digging in or the rear wheel digging a hole. Riding in a higher gear and slipping the clutch as required may help. Picking the right speed is also important. When the sand becomes incredibly soft, you'll also need a certain amount of speed to stay on top of the sand, similar to a speedboat planing on water. If you do get bogged, at least you can show off your balancing skills to passing riders. Remember, the people setting your sections are evil and not to be trusted. They are likely to mix other types of terrain in with soft sand. The trick is your rear wheel will suddenly grip the moment it hits the solid terrain. So you need to get used to suddenly losing or gaining your traction in soft sand sections. Practice riding into and out of soft sand and adjusting to the level of traction your bike has. When cornering on soft sand, you definitely want your body weight to the rear as far as possible to stop the front wheel digging in. It may dig in anyway, but with careful balance, you can usually ride this through. Practice is definitely needed. Deliberately stop, put your foot down, then see if you can get the bike moving again with only the one dab used. As you get the hang of this, try stopping and balancing and then moving off again without dabbing. Throwing your body weight forward should help move the bike out of the hole that the wheels have dug. Lowering tyre pressures will definitely help with creating a bigger footprint for your tyres. However, make sure they aren't so low that you may dent your rims on any rocks or tree roots that are also in the section. The front wheel wiggle. If the sand is so soft that your front wheel is digging in regardless, one technique is to slightly wobble the front wheel from side to side. This lets the front wheel turn around the mound of sand it is building up instead of just digging it deeper. As you become comfortable with soft sand, try all the trials techniques you've learnt. Increasingly tight turns, wheel hops, zaps. You'll be surprised as you get the hang of it what you can actually do on your trials bike.